Yes, the orphans need more drugs. If we drug the orphans, they'll be more productive. Hey there, hi there, not Hyde here. Today it's Jekyll, and we're playing The Legend of Filibuster. Let's play. Let's get into this. No more preamble. A bill concerning orphans must be delayed. You are Filibuster. You are a senator. Okay, that's us. We have some nice white in our hair. A nice tie. A full Windsor knot. Very, very common suit. Big lapels. This is probably America. You can tell by the guillotine on the left. You must complete sentences and delay the bill until time runs out. Okay, I can do that. I've got a lot of great ideas, and I'm sure the country is ready for them. Each word ticks away time. Complete enough sentences to get through the session. The noun is taking over. We must verb immediately. Oh, I can have a lot of fun with this. Empty sentence fields must be filled in using your cards. Click to drag and drop them over the fields. Okay, the history is taking over. We must buy immediately. Oh, the government is taking over. We must kill immediately. Hyde, I'm sorry if this gets your video taken down, or if your channel is taken down. Yeah. This is all satire, by the way. You can also discard a card, trading for a random card from your deck. We only get so many of those, it seems. Beware of your bust meter. If it fills up, you'll be busted for filibustering. I wonder what kind of word that is. Bust increases with each word. Cards that are relevant to the topic will also massively increase bust. To decrease bust, you must find and play cards that are relevant to the topic. Orphans, huh? After each session, you can buy cards at the shop and manage your deck. You can also buy cards that will apply multiplicative effects. I see. This is about orphans, right? The government is definitely taking over. And we must, I think the government should privatize all orphanages. Yes. That's what we should do. What do you mean bust? Now let me be clear. History is the largest threat to the Earth. If we get rid of history, then no threats will come back to bite us. All enemies are created through the histories we have. An orphan and orphans doesn't need to... An orphans doesn't need... Sorry. An orphans doesn't need a country. They need more... They need more price. We need to make orphans profitable. Now my solution's fairly humble. Privatizing it. Letting the corporations take effect. The orphans across the street could use more... Come on. Help me out, give me something here. No. We don't need two of these. Can I get a noun, please? Can I get a noun? Yes, the orphans need more drugs. If we drug the orphans, they'll be more productive. That's what many politicians have done in the past, and it's what many governments have done during times of war. If we don't consume the people now, we're going to face a food shortage. Even the orphans are going to be affected. You need to be aware that Soylent Green is in fact an option. Senate has called a recess. Very good. I'm enjoying this so far. Let's do some shopping. Ooh, an adjective. We definitely want the adjective, right? Can we purchase that? $1, nice! Let's see here. Always is pretty good, it gives us more money. It does increase whatever this burn is? I don't know what that means. Let's re-roll. Poignant. Repugnant. That's a good word. We're gonna take that. Yeah, okay. Can we manage our deck? Does it take money to get rid of some of these things? I feel like we don't need eat and consume. Can we... We can cut these, okay. We don't need eat and consume. And we don't need koala. We don't need those. So we'll get rid of those, and that'll be our deck. Next session. What's the bill we're going for here? Australia's ban of... I wish we wouldn't have removed koala now. Probably should have kept koalas in there. That's my bad. Australia's ban of history will kill the... No. What can we say about Australia? Australia is a country that imports animals that should not be brought into its terrains, like the cane toad. If we ban the history of that move, we will... I guess consume the habitats of koalas nationwide in our pursuit of more profitable economic lands. Things like big agriculture. Price might be nothing to us, but koalas would steal without it. That's right. Koalas need economic employment as well. They need to be able to enjoy job security, just like any human would. Otherwise, their habitats are even more in danger. The repugnant Earth is taking over. We must kill immediately. The Earth is our enemy, make no mistake. The Earth is going to be the killer of all species on Earth, as it has been for the last 4.54 billion years. I don't know here. Discard. Give me a noun. Western government are everywhere and must be stopped. Make no mistake about this. We're banning history all over the place, and we need to stop that. We need to learn from that history. This begs the question, should we... move the country? Now, if you consider Australia as an island nation, you'll realize pretty quickly that we can just push that island further away from any kind of harmful habitats for these koalas. It's a fairly simple solution. I think you'll all agree. It's very viable. Let me tell you. Price is what we should focus on. Keeping the cost down as low as possible, while keeping things economically viable. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to get another noun somehow. Get rid of that. People? History? Drugs? People, history, and drugs. What do they have in common? The repugnant Earth. Remember, the Earth is not your friend. The Earth is out there to kill you. Just like it'll kill all of us in due time. Whew, I think we survived by the skin of our teeth there. Tinfoil, absolutely. Yes. Mortality, yes. Gullible, yes. Ungodly? I don't think so. Gibbous, no. Okay, okay, I don't like gape. I'm sorry, we're getting rid of that. I like all of these verbs. Yeah, those verbs are good. I like this deck. Next session. A bill concerning drugs must be delayed. That's fine. Let's see here. We're gonna get rid of steel? Drugs? No, hold on. I can see the light here. Mortality? Earth? We need another one here. People. Yes. Mortality, Earth, and gullible people. What do they all have in common? Drugs. There are drugs on Earth, and they cause death to gullible people who take the drugs. We've got to be very careful here. The country is taking over. The Western country is taking over. We must move immediately. We can't allow any delay in the processes here. You need to listen to me while I delay you. If we don't kill the repugnant government now, it'll be too late. More drugs will flow into this country, just like they have been for the last 300 years. This begs the question, should we consume... Hold on. Should we... Let's get rid of price. We don't need price. Oh, yes. That begs the question. Should we consume mortality? That's right, I'm talking about immortality here. Not the bad kind of drugs, the good kind of drugs, the medical ones, that'll increase our own mortal coil on this earth. We must stop... Oh, I know I have drugs somewhere. We will... Get rid of Earth. Oh yeah, okay. I can do with that. Get rid of tin foil. Great, okay. We must stop drug dealers at the source. We will steal them. That's right. Let's just throw this on here. We must stop gullible drug dealers at the source. We'll steal them. That's right. We will steal the drug dealers from other countries until they're so incompetent in our country that they can no longer function on their own. People are everywhere, and make no mistake, they need to be stopped. People are the root of the drug problem. Let me tell you, Western history is what we should focus on. Specifically, our work in the drug trades. Our country was built on drug money, and we need to be very careful about that when we outsource our drug problems. We cannot let repugnant government move unchecked. That's right. We need to keep our repugnant governments in check while they move. We must... we must consume... we must buy more mortality. That's right. We can't let these healthcare providers have this stressed system for much longer. They're overworked and underpaid. So we need to get more people dying. Oh, this is getting tough. Let's see here. Mentally, anti. Ooh, anti's good. That could be great. Let's reroll. Milk. I don't want bodaciously on either of them. Do we want milk? No, not particularly. Sure. Fully is one of those words that's just worthless, isn't it? I don't like any of these words. Let's manage our deck. Let's see what we don't need in here. We don't have any adverbs, I just now realized. That's probably not good. But I like all of these. These are good. Government, Earth, history. What can we get rid of? I feel like price is pretty universal, as are drugs and country and history. So we can keep those. I think this'll do. Yeah, okay. A bill concerning climate change must be delayed. Well, I can do this. If we don't, Drugs. Drugs probably aren't gonna do it. If we don't steal, repugnant Western drugs, now it'll be too late. We need to steal more drugs from our fellow allies. You see, drugs are being grown at an exponential rate anywhere throughout the West. Usually we off-put that onto our allied nations. Icebergs melting just means more country or anti-price. Yes, that's right. We're getting free country out of ice caps melting. That's more land that we humans can use to make more money, whether it be resources or anything else. History. Earth. Give me another card here. I know. Goon. Gullible goon. What do they have in common? Tinfoil. That's right. If history tells us anything, and the history of the Earth specifically tells us anything, gullible goons will be wearing their tinfoil hats, saying that the ice caps are melting. This is unequivocally untrue. The ice caps are in fact growing, and have been, for thousands of years. Let me tell you, government is what we should be dealing with right now. They're the enemies of us all, and the Earth is the second biggest enemy, after governments. People. People, repugnant drugs, and Western mortality. Thank them for climate change. You see, people are growing too many drugs in the West and killing too many of the Western people. There are heroin epidemics out there, and we need to stem that. You see, if people aren't growing different drugs, opiates and cocaine, coca plants, we won't need to have so many resources allocated to oh no. Oh no. Game over. Session number 3. Total money earned 73, total time wasted 330. Well, we did our best. Some of us just aren't made for politics, I guess. That was Legend of Filibuster. He did pretty good, I think. I think we did a pretty good job there. I had a lot of fun with that. I would have liked if there were more prompts. I feel like we got some repeating ones in there. And yeah, the sessions were interesting in that they had specific ones. But the generalized prompts were pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna give that 5 out of 5 cigarettes. I had a great time. Thank you for making that, and thank you for watching. But for now, Jekyll, out. See you again next time.